And yesterday I had mentioned, because Mayor Ketch was there when we were signing an MOU and action plan with UN Habitat, and I said that yes, we received these awards at the national level, but we are going to bring legislation to the county assembly so that we can start issuing our county awards. We should also recognize people who've served Nairobi in different capacities, both within the staff and also out there. There are people who run children's homes, there are people who've saved lives in our hospitals who may never get the presidential award, but as a county, we will begin recognizing them, giving them keys to the city, giving them those awards as Nairobi County Government. So I hope that legislation will be fast-tracked when it comes to the assembly. Allow me, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you how delighted I am to be here today, because I'm here to fulfill a promise I made just when we got into office. As the whip has mentioned, when we came here the first time, and I remember passing Mbatia in the basement. Do you remember? And we went up, and I saw some staff members have brought curtains from home because of what happens in the afternoon. This place didn't look like the Nairobi we want. And I said and I committed that we will do something about it. I look back on the challenges we have faced, the disappointments, the dissatisfaction, the disorientation of Nairobians as they have sought essential public services. I know we've all been there, going from office to office, wondering when help would come. There are few things more annoying than not getting the services for the taxes you pay for, and this had to end. We promised order, dignity, hope, and opportunity, and there is no dignity when service is delayed or denied. However, dignity must start with us. It must start with the staff members of Nairobi County. You must feel dignified. The built environment itself gives you dignity. You must work in a place where you feel that we recognize the work you do, that it is important, that you will not just hold up in a place because you need to be in an office. When I came here, I was told that there's a budget for the governor's office to be renovated. I have not bought a single chair in my office since I came in. The office I sit on, the chair I sit on, is the one I sat on when I was an MP, senator. I have moved with that chair to date. It is here at City Hall. And I said I will start here, not that side. Maybe later we can improve it later on. But I said, let me start here. I am not sure how many governors have come here and mayors, but I keep coming to see how you people are working. It is not because I'm idle. It is because I know I am as good, or we are as good as the level of motivation that the staff have. We are as good as the level of motivation you have and commitment. And before, I'm told people were not even coming to work. These days you come to work. We've also we've dug a borehole here, which now makes sure that we have water 24/7. The borehole was done. It's on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, just behind on that side. So that the problem of the toilets, even the toilet outside my office, used to smell, surely. And you're receiving guests, international guests, serious people from, the UN, diplomats, ambassadors. It is not showing the picture of what we want to do to Nairobians. You cannot do to them what you can't do for yourself. It's impossible. You must first do for yourself. So I'm extremely proud of this team. Lydia, thank you. There's a reason I put you in charge of it, and you have delivered. Well done. Tupigie Lydia makofi. The lady who had a kiosk in here and a canteen, Akumali, make sure she gets one of the modern stalls. Where's Akumali? Please. Haikuwa ati kumfukuza juu anafanya kitu mbaya, but that is not how a government office should look like. So please make sure she is assigned in a very strategic place, one of the modern stalls that we're doing, so that she can continue with the business that she's done for a long time in the places where she has been doing them. There's a time I came here a few months ago, and I don't know if those members of staff are here, who stopped me saying, that they are hugely inconvenienced kwa sababu hakuna choo, sijui imefungwa. And I asked them, so do we stop the renovation? Would you like it how it was? Sometimes we must endure a little pain, a little inconvenience for the greater good of what is coming. I remember when Thika Road was being constructed, and Kenyans would complain because the traffic was legendary. But look at it now. So I apologize for the inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen, but I think the result can speak for itself. I want to assure you, because I've had CECs speaking and chief officers talking about the relocation and asking for I don't know what. Everyone will align to the floor plan that has been determined. Everyone will move to where they're supposed to be. It is for your own good. It is for us to serve Nairobians better. I know some sectors feel it's unfair that allocated budgets to fix their floors. We are one county and we work as one team. We will make sure there is resources for all the floors to be brought to this standard. All the common areas. I've opened one of the kitchenettes. I was so happy. The last time I opened it, ilikuwa mali ya kupigwa nyongolo. You know, hapo unaweza pigwa ngeta. But now it looks, you know, it looks like City Hall. So the thing I will ask you, Lydia, to add, somewhere, please find the photos of the mayors from the first mayor, Rubia. Wale wazungu wako huko hiyo side nyingine ni sawa. Lakini hapa, anza na Rubia, Lugonzo, Margaret, hadi Aladwa. Alafu, governors. So part of the legacy that we've had is those who've been able to lead this great city, and I must tell you, it's a privilege to lead this city. The next level, my people, what are you saying? But let me say nice things first. I will say that at the end. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we established the temporary customer service office, which was out there, and that is why we began the refurbishment of the customer service contact center. The establishment of the customer service center came with the renovation of the first 6 floors of City Hall Annex building from the basement up to the 3rd floor, with focus on improving work environment of our staff based at this building in compliance with the Occupational Safety and Health Act. So Nyakaba, I think we are now in your good books. Usifunge hii nyumba sasa. It is now good. We chose to improve the staff work environment by overhauling this building in phases. So please be patient. This is just the first phase, which is internal renovations of common areas, the lift lobbies, the washrooms, installation of biometric access control, branding and office directional signage. We've also furnished the customer service center, equipped it with state-of-the-art computers, display screens and printers, just to mention a few. And that is the first phase that concludes this December. We also, and I've had, and I'm happy the sub-county admins are here. We will be undertaking similar projects in the proposed. First of all, we'll start with the 5 borough headquarters that have been identified. And to create those customer service centers. Ili mtu wa Nairobi isiwe ni lazima aje City Hall. Kama ako Ruai, pande ile akuwe served. Kama ako Dagoreti, ako Waithaka, ama ako Mutuini, they can be served from wherever they are. They only need to come here when a matter has been escalated, or if they are from around here. You know, if you're working in an office close by. Hiyo kazi inaanza January next year. We are ready to start. And I know Bwana Mogoko and his team in supply chain are concluding that procurement process. In the sub-counties, we are set to complete the stalled offices for Westlands, Kasarani, Makadara, as well as Kibra, at Joseph Kangefe. There is an amazing building there that was started by Governor Kidero. It's stalled, you know, and it stopped. No one else has given it attention. And I really want to plead to the staff. These projects don't belong to individuals. There is no Kidero project. There is no Sonko project. There is even no Sakaja project. These projects are Nairobians projects. So all projects where money has been committed and have started, let's finish. I asked yesterday for a compendium of all what was told. We must conclude those projects so that we don't waste taxpayers' money. Saying, wachana na hizo zao wengine, wacha nifanye zangu, ndo jina yangu ionekane ama ishine. Hapana. by finishing those told ones, we'll also get recognized and we will serve the people of Nairobi. Now, having improved the conditions under which our staff work and being in that process, it is essential for us to help to serve you better. We launch this customer service contact center, proof of our commitment to serve Nairobians quickly, efficiently, and in dignity. Over the past 2 months, I want to thank Lydia Gaderu and your team, and Lydia Madhia and Dr. Nyalita. Over the past 2 months, our dedicated customer service team has worked diligently reviewing and formulating the customer service delivery charter, and this charter stands as a solemn pledge, and we shall launch it in ensuring services are provided within stipulated time, ushering in a new era of accountability and responsiveness to your needs. The days of enduring long queues and wandering from office to office in search of resolution must end. Today we introduce a revolutionary ticketing system operating on a first come, first served basis, so that every Nairobian who needs a service is served promptly and fairly. Si ile ati ya kujuana, you are served first come, first served, and you get your ticket. And I want to thank you because the customer service lines are working. I have called, unless you have saved my number, because maybe mnajua gavana ndo wamepiga. I have called a number of times, then they hear my voice later and they know who is talking. And sometimes just really to make a clarification or an inquiry. Our disaster line is working, our 1508 is working, but we're going to consolidate into one number that is an easy number for every Nairobian to memorize. Ideally 047. Just that number you dial and you get whatever service you need from the people, from the county government. Again, let me say, I know many of you have endured frustration of delay and denial of service. The innovation we launched today is designed, and this is the first county to have such a center, in the Republic of Kenya. Tujipigie makofi jameni. The innovation we launched today is designed quite directly to end those frustrations. And that is why over the next few months, we're going to have an intensive training program. Training and retraining on customer service. And customer service training is not just for the customer service team. All teams will go through that training. The Inspectorate, Security and Compliance, Tony and your team, we will go through it. We've discussed this. Yesterday we discussed it before. We'll go through it. How we treat Nairobians. You may be seated. Is extremely important. They're our customers. And we must be obsessed by our customers. We must think of everything from the perspective ya ule mwananchi ambaye ametupatia kazi. Hao ndio wametuandika kazi. Tufikirie vile wanapitia. Whether it is in a hospital, whether they have come to a social hall, whether it is at City Hall here, whether it is in the land's office. Let us put ourselves in their shoes, because I tell you and I assure you, invariably, the interest of the customer is aligned with the interest of the county government. In fact, that is what we should be following. So please be ready. We'll do continuous training. We'll beef up the team. We've been discussing with many people who've done it before elsewhere, and let that change be felt in the coming year. Our commitment to dignity in service provision is about more than just elimination of queues. This service center ensures that the needs of every Nairobian are not only acknowledged, but met with precision and care. Chief officers, please assign the correct people to the customer service desks. There is a system that will have a dashboard of every visit made from the time somebody gets a ticket. From the time they go upstairs and they get to a customer service desk and are assigned an officer in your sector. And for every day that that thing is not answered, I will see, because I have a dashboard in my office that will also be installed. Lydia put it on my phone also. So I have to see which sector is not serving Nairobians. The responsibility for that is the chief officers. So tafadhali put the right people there. And as we move along, we'll know which sector needs more people. Mainly you'll find most of the requests are maybe rates, or is it lands, or is it a compliance, etc. And then we improve. But please let us have that attitude. Let's serve them with a smile. Yeah, and when you smile, people smile back. At least most people. Yeah. So let's serve them in that kind of way. We've acknowledged diversity within our community. The team is undergoing training. You've done training over the past year. Includes specialized training to ensure that persons with disability are not only accommodated but served with the consideration and respect they deserve. And please extend that respect to also older persons and also expectant ladies. Please give them priority when they come for service. Our elders and ladies who are expecting the next generation. Our goal is a service experience that honors Nairobians, that shows the respect that they deserve. And the work I've done here is to show the respect that we have for you as the staff of Nairobi County. This is your day. As we embark on this new chapter in service delivery, I want to thank the tireless and dedicated team that has transformed this vision into a reality. They have worked for months. And I've really stressed Lydia. I think, are there 2 weeks that pass? As you send the photo, are you sure there's anything working? I'm not hearing noise, and thank you that you've been able to deliver. I've stressed you and Charles and Asha to make sure it is done in Ogola. So thank you so much. I will find you a Christmas gift to make sure that you feel your year has ended nicely. There are many quotes I read from some of you members of staff. Kuna moja alisema, for many years, I didn't have an office. Now I proudly have a space that reflects the importance of our work. Another one said, is this really City Hall Annex? It is beyond recognition in the best way possible. The other one said, and my desk metalichungulia. The other one said, I am now excited to bring my children here and show them why I contribute to our city's future. And you must understand, whether you are an accountant, a surveyor, a cleaner, whatever role you're playing, a validator in rates or whatnot, you're contributing to our city's future. I always tell you, we are a team. It's a football team. It's not boxing. Ya mtu binafsi anashinda ama anashindwa. It's a team. The team has strikers, it has goalkeepers, it has a midfielder. It's just that this time Sakaja is the one who has the goal. Sindio? But I need to be supplied the ball by you people. So every part you play, every job is significant. And you must be treated with the dignity of that job that you hold. Somebody else said, the transformation is not just visual. It is well lit, making navigation easy and ensuring we don't get lost anymore. Somebody else said the new ramps and toilets are a thoughtful addition, greatly considering our needs and enhancing accessibility. Please, let us adhere to the protocol that we're establishing in the use of this building. Kindly, everybody who works in this building will be registered. Card. Because you need to serve your constituents, you need to visit some of the offices, isn't it? Have your access card to get in there. Because you're representatives of the people. You actually represent the sovereignty of the people of Nairobi, because you're elected representatives. So you will have also your access to come. And what I want to see is what has been the case in the recent months. Heshima. Watu executive, watu assembly, tuheshimiane. Sisi ni team moja. Members of county assembly, you remember how things used to be years ago. Let me say it's years ago. Staff wanatukanwa, wanapigwa pressure, wanaongeleshwa vibaya. That is a thing of the past, and I want to thank MCS, because the MCS of this assembly, si wako na heshima zaidi ya kule mbeleni. Na leadership of majority, minority, where there is one or two outliers ambao wanakosea staff heshima, we will deal with them together, isn't it? Because that is a discipline issue. Zamani hii mali ilikuwa mali tu ya matusi, na watu walikuwa wanashindana nani anajua kutukanana zaidi. That is not dignity, and we will not allow that. When you see somebody, that is somebody's mother, that is somebody's wife, that is somebody's son, that is somebody's daughter, somebody's father. Even if you have not agreed on an issue, City Hall and City Hall Annex is a no insult zone. Mambo ya matusi tafadhali isiwe hapa. Pia kwa assembly isiwe hapo. Tupendane because we are one team. For the staff, the next step is staff identification. Staff identification. I am waiting for my lanyard and badge. I'll be wearing my badge. I expect each and every member of staff to also wear their badge. Their badges are going to be produced through PSM and ICT. It has security features so that imposters will not be wearing badges of Nairobi staff. That one, lazima iwak. Sawa sawa. And it also gives you some, unajua mko wengi, you're like now 15,000. So mtu anakuambia mimi nimetoka department hii na hujui. Anafanya ufanye kitu mbaya. We have worked on a system called Jitambulishe, just like Nairobi Water, where any Nairobian will be able to just dial in and know, yes, this is truly Charles Kerich. And he works in Nairobi County in the finance sector. They will know, yes, it is true, this is SG, Mwangi, or this is Musuni. Then he's a sub-county admin of Nairobi, of Starehe sub-county. So let us fast-track that process of staff lanyards, and let me not meet any staff without that lanyard. Please, you'll have a hard time explaining why you don't have it. Because there cannot be a good reason not to have identification. Unless you're a DCI undercover officer. And here there are no undercover officers within City Hall, isn't it? So please, all of you, wear those lanyards. I think this is a good opportunity also to talk to us as a family. I acknowledge, and when we came we said, we promised you, together with my deputy governor, that we shall always do everything in the best, not out of any victimization, not out of any ill will. We are sure it will not be smooth. There will be hard times, there will be easy times, there will be times where there is struggle, but we should always, each and every one of us, get up early with a commitment that despite the ups and downs, we are together in the goal of serving the people of Nairobi. I want to tell the staff of Nairobi County Government, my commitment has not changed. I want to tell the Assembly, my commitment has not changed. It has not changed, it is unwavering. And we will continue working together. Where there are any issues, we solve them together. We've had challenges over the last month or so of exchequer. I'm sure by yesterday everybody got sorted. But you are now counting the third month without having received salaries. This is the first time it has gone to the 10th. 28 ama tarehe 29. Ile siku itakuja tarehe 5 na ilikuwa inakuja 15th. Na inakuja 15th, pay iko diverted, your deductions are diverted na mkazoea. Ile siku sasa mambo iko sawa, moja ikikosekana ni kama dunia imesimama. I think sometimes it's better to start slowly and not to overdo your performance, because people become spoiled. You know, people get spoiled. I was telling MCS, when is the last time people in Nairobi had a chance to employ? Now mtu unaleta kelele ati jusi ati watu watatu ni watu wawili. Watu wamekaa hapa miaka 20 hawajaandika mtu mmoja kazi. So it's nice to appreciate and not to get spoiled. Don't get spoiled. I had someone counting at mbona yeye hajaingia, tunakota 30 million kila siku. 30 million per day in a month. If you count even weekends, is how many? 900 million. Your payroll is 1.3 billion, my friends. 1.3. Hatuko mbaya sana. Si ndio hiyo? Tuko wapi? So let's go on working together. Let's remain as a family. I'm happy that staff allowances worth once a week. I asked the sector to make sure that they are fair. Si ya mawaziri na yours, I think you got something at some point. Isn't it, Asha? Is it 176 or 178? 1 or 198? 198 million shillings of your allowances ili Christmas pia itengike mzuri. Kuna retirees pia tumeka, and medical refunds for staff who have had to pay out of their pocket. Roro pia yenu inaprocessiwa, sio na wasiwasi. Yenu pia inaendelea, and I'm really pushing at COG for autonomy. We don't want to be handling assembly money, because when we have not received, you think we're denying you. Yet we even as we don't have. So we are pushing for that autonomy, so that your accounting officers and your assembly board can get the resources directly from the central bank with your accounts directly. We are procuring a new generator for the lifts here for supporting this building. I think that process is ongoing. That one which was Gitonga, ilikuwa shida gani? We renovated it, but still the capacity, the load here needs a brand new one. And so we'll do the brand new one. The one which is here, we'll take it to one of the hospitals so that you can support. There's one we took to Pumwani. Pumwani has a new one. We need the college, and we shall take it elsewhere. Christmas ndio inakuja. Nawatakia kila laheri. Mjibambe, mjienjoy. Tangangana mambo iwe fiti zaidi. Sijui mliona waziri wa finance akisema mpaka nimemlilia kabisa. And I was out of the country. I will use any tactic to make sure Nairobi gets the first allocation, and it's been working. You people have done great. Yesterday I was in Gikomba. Hawa mama vile wanashangilia. Wanasema tangu independence tunakuja hapa bila gambut kwa sababu ya kabru. Ni nyinyi mmefanya. Tukena maziwa market hapo Shauri Moyo. Wanashangilia. In your words, Hashim, Waudo. Barabara ilikuwa mbaya, sasa hizi shida wanataka speed bumps because the road is smooth. I wish you a merry Christmas. Wale mnenda ushago, tukumbuke mkirudi sisi ambao ushago ni Nairobi. Yeni na vitu mzuri, mtulete kitu tafadhali. Sawa sawa? Teka kitu tafadhali. Sawa sawa? And please the Nairobi Festival inaendelea. Sasa hizi nimechukua wale watoto wetu wa children homes. Ya wazee wa mji wa Huruma, we're doing a small party for them. And MCAs, I want you to know that we are going to flag off food for each and every of the 85 wards for urban hunger support during this time of Christmas. We are flagging them off together. Si wapati mwende nayo. Pamoja hapa, tuna flag off per sub-county. Sawa sawa? So at every sub-county, all of the 85, at least those who are at the bottom, at the lowest level, wapate kitu ya Christmas, wa enjoy. Na wapenda sana watu wa Nairobi, na walombo tofu. God bless you, and may God keep guiding us. Asanteni sana.